Hello, this is Spyro Gaming bringing you to the very first episode of our Runescape series. I'm going to quickly go over the rules for the series so you guys can understand what's going forward and not have to worry about that. Rules going forward are I can use the Grand Exchange or trade with other players. Can't use other accounts to fund this account or accept donations from other players. I am allowed to use the Treasure Hunter if keys are from daily keys, daily challenges, or any keys earned during in-game activity. I will not do any microtransactions other than rune coins as they are purely cosmetic or for bank space and they don't affect the general play of the game. And so let's get going in making our character. Alright, we are back. So I did do a couple other things while I was doing, after I had done the interface setup. So I am just giving you a heads up for future reference. I will be starting. So I cleared out the dailies that were the basic dailies. I just did this, go over here and just did the skip for no experience. Then I went to do the dailies, my daily for the day, and when you start a new account, it's gonna auto complete a bunch of them, giving you these rewards. So I did use the skilling crate to get myself to 9 agility. I had a mining, smithing, and crafting daily afterwards, which I did, which I got. So hence why I got 4 mining, 3 crafting, and 3 smithing. I did get a pulse core, so I used it while I was doing my thing. I did use my treasure hunter keys, and I got myself a few lamps, and from the keys from that, and this is a little bit that I got. For future reference going forward, I am going to actually record when I get to use the daily, my keys, whether it be from quests, treasure hunter, keys, whether it be from quests I've gotten from quests, daily challenges, or daily keys, my daily 2 keys or whatever, or any keys I get while doing activities, just so you guys can see going forward where that came from and what I'm using it for. I think that actually provides a little bit better than what I was doing just now. And but I did get my surge and escape. I am gonna quickly keybind them. I'm gonna do my keybinds a little later. Right now I'm not super stressed. I will actually keybind that at least for now. That keybind will not stay there, but we'll go from there. So I am gonna quickly use up these lamps. I do want all skills including combat. I am not a skiller. I will probably be doing it on agility just till then. So just gain the crap ton of levels, but just to clear this all out. I think this shouldn't take too much longer. Gonna go from here, and then we're gonna start our very first quest. And that will clear that out so it doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna quickly go into my settings, go to edit layout mode, advance. We are gonna adjust our buff bars and debuff bars because we do not want them that there. Gonna go for loot. Do not want that there. We're gonna keep you right there. I think everything else is fine. I just didn't want to move these so they work a little bit better. So we are good. So the very first quest coming up here is going to be. Let's go to the top. Waterfall quest. Pretty much a big normal one we kind of a lot of people start off with. So we are gonna head on our way to Varrock to the Grand Exchange for the very first time. We are gonna do our lodestones and going to get our go and quickly get the 2 stronghold of securities for our easy 20k cash. This should get us our starting cash, should get us a little bit going, and we'll help from there. I am gonna grab the Wicked Hood from over here, and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys at the Stronghold of Security. Alright, we're at Taverly real quick. We're going to quickly grab this lodestone. And I realized we're gonna do one other thing on the way to our destination of Rock the Grand. Sorry, on our mini goals to the Grand Exchange to start the waterfall quest. We're gonna quickly start up this. This is a very good daily. It's well worth doing, and one of the big ones to start off getting. Uh, I think actually skipping the thing. Just want to do this. And I am going to be choosing prayer because I do want to, not just because I don't have combat sets right out of the Slayer part. So, probably not quite accurate. First column is not high enough. Fourth column is too high. And not high enough. Okay, last column is not, it's too high. Perfect. Wait. Okay, I swear that's another. So, we're gonna quickly quit it. I forgot to skip the cutscene. We'll do that for the next time. Next statue that I get to in the process, I am gonna skip that so that way we can kinda go. That way it makes it a little bit more smooth. And I never removed the load screen, so we'll get that done too. Alright, it's just gonna tell us to begin me the next time. And I'm just gonna meet it there. God statues are pretty easy, pretty good monthlies to do, as they can provide a lot of free prayer or slayer or and construction screen. Get rid of loading screens. Alright, we're gonna head over there. We're gonna quickly go grab this Faldor lodestone, and I'll see you guys at the Stronghold of Security. Alright, we are at our very first floor, and we're gonna quickly grab that coins and head on to the second one. See you guys there. Alright, we are now at number 2. We're gonna go grab this and go down to floor number 3. We're gonna see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we are up to floor number 3. We're gonna go on down to floor number 4, last floor. Now, there is no money in it, but there is a very important decision to be made at the end. And I'll see you guys. Alright, we are on floor number 8. And this one, like I said, does not really give any does not give cash, but it gives you kind of two options between two different types of boots. You can choose to take both, take one, or just take one. Two options. You have the colorful ones, which is generally the one we all pick. We all know that's the one I want to pick because it's the colorful ones. And you get the fighting ones. It's fashion. There's no specialness to it. It actually gives some stats, which is kind of cool. And so we're gonna head on up to the. So that was the Stronghold of Security. We're gonna now go up to the Stronghold of Player Security. And it's actually a pretty simple one. If some people don't remember, it's simply go through the jail cell, go behind the pullback, the painting, poster, and you're gonna enter a tunnel. It's actually a pretty safe area. It used to be these cockroaches, the small ones, and then there were the big ones. That used to be. Some people still do them, but I do not believe they're commonly used anymore. So we're just gonna quickly go and get that coins and a couple little pretty easy experience, which is actually pretty cool, which we are gonna use on agility. Now, if I was an Iron Man, I would be using it on Herblore, as Herblore can be the bane of Iron Man, but we're on a main account, so we can buy supplies, we can do other things like that. As such, we are gonna do it on agility, because agility tends to be the other bane of existence. So we're just gonna quickly pull this lever and go down here, back down the ladder. So a lot of the quests what I'm doing early questing is gonna be it's just some really easy. It's generally the same thing I've done on even with old school. It's quests to help get you some of your stats up quicker, without having to spend as much time on the early game quest skills. So we're just gonna quickly put this on agility. It's not much experience, but it is 1,000 that is completely free. So we are going to head on up and go from there. I will see you guys in Varrock. We're just gonna run a little bit north to go unlock the edge of Lodestone, and then head back. Alright, so we did finish up going in the edge of Lodestone. Now we did take a small detour and headed down to Varrock. Gonna rest a little bit while we gen some energy. So I did detour past the Grand Exchange intentionally as I wanted the Varrock Lodestone. I figured this would be helpful as I do want to start when I eventually want to head towards Lumbridge, which I might Lumbridge going more around. I have an easier ability to do so where I can go, especially since I have to go all the way. I am going to be heading. I'm gonna stop walking. I'm gonna stop myself to stop walking so I don't duck into the combat. Since we're heading all the way over here to do this quest section for the waterfall quest. I'm gonna be in this area for a little while, and because of that, I don't want to have to walk back, and it takes so much time. So if I had to just done the lodestone here, I would have been stuck walking here and then having to walk all the way down here. Actually, which I wouldn't have to do because Tavily has a lodestone right to Rock. So I actually don't have to do that, but didn't think about that till just now. I haven't played it on a new account in a while, so let's go from there. I am a little bit excited for the group Ironman content coming up. I will be trying. I do have. I might have a teammate for that coming up for the RS3 series. For RS3, hopefully, I should have one set up by then. It's gonna be pretty much a chill kind of playthrough, not so much things like that. But we are gonna quickly go and buy our supplies for the quest. And I'll see you guys when we are at the quest start location. Alright, we are back. We are gonna quickly head on up to this. I did get myself one games necklace, some 20 crayfish, and the supplies needed. Now, hopefully this should be enough and not need anything else. One of the big things I will be doing is I am going to be activating a couple lodestones on the way down to doing some parts of this quest. And during the process, we are going to start a quest that we are not going to finish at this time. And a lot of this is actually to help with transportation later. And the fact, so for example, when going through the gnome maze, we're not able to we would have to walk out. But if we start the tree gnome village quest, we can actually we can follow the gnome out of the maze and in and out of the maze from then on, and it will lead to a better, little bit easier, so that way for traveling purposes, and for the future when we actually do that quest, and will probably be something really good to do at some point sooner than later. But we are gonna start off by heading down, getting this barrel just so we don't have to take any unnecessary damage. So we're gonna head into here and we're gonna go from here. Alright, so we did finish reading that book. It's not too long of a process. We are gonna quickly head on after this lodestone, and then we're gonna head on forward to the Tree Gnome Village. It's like I said, we are going to start that quest, as it will make it be very easy for us to make traveling purposes, and it shouldn't take much longer, and it shouldn't detour too much. Going from there, we're just gonna go into the dungeon, go through the maze, go through the dungeon, quickly get the key, talk to the guy, and then we're gonna head into the tomb from there. It's a pretty straightforward quest. I know a lot of people have done this quest. This fact is the most one don't know if it's the most common quest done, but it's definitely one of the top early quests to get done, just because the rewards alone get you already at a pretty high level starting attack and strength level. Does not. There is no defense level. I don't know why I clicked there, but it's okay. It doesn't provide as much detail. I went a little bit higher on the graphics on that. Yeah, I won't be multi-logging while I do this. So setting the graphics to really high is not a big deal. Hopefully, if it does create some lag, we are going to make an adjustment as needed. Going from there is we do want to play this game relatively smooth, especially any really unnecessary lag is not needed. And I can see some stuttering already, so we are gonna actually switch it down to ultra. And I'm still seeing some lag experience, so we are gonna switch it to high. That should be enough. I'm gonna quickly get my run energy up, and we shall go from there. It should not take too long, and once we are done, I will see you guys at the dungeon entrance. Alright, we are here. We're gonna go into the dungeon. Now we're gonna head on to the right, as we do want to get the key first. It should be in this double stack. We are gonna turn our side just to make sure I don't grab anything. I don't accidentally attack and keep going. We're gonna lose a little bit of health from here, but that's okay. It's why we bought some food. I was gonna say the hobgoblins did not attack me, but that's because I was attacked by something else. So we're gonna go through here. You're gonna open the gate. We're gonna open the gate. I guess I gotta have to actually use the key. You'd think you would not need to do that, but that is okay. That's help to heal. No, of course not. Alright, give us the pebble. I don't think there's any points so you need to open the chest and search through it. Oh, so this is not for that. It's for a different quest. So we are gonna head on up. We're gonna run through. Really not take too much damage in the process, as I don't want to heal any more than I have to. That's okay. Now we're gonna go quickly, like I said, start off the next quest, as this will lead to make easier travels through in and out of here, which will be also good for farm runs. So I'll see you guys. Alright, we are here. We are gonna quickly drop the items I think will stop us from being able to go through. And we should go through. Alright, we are quickly just dropping, like I said, we're dropping runes. We are gonna quickly go and get the 2 items out of here that we need, so that we are not. Hopefully we should make it through the top part pretty quick without too much issues. And then we are gonna go back and claim our items. So far we are good. Got the urn. And we got the urn. We are gonna head on out real quick. We're gonna eat up a little bit. I think we're in pretty good shape. I think we should be able to make it through with no issues. Which is actually always a surprise. There are sometimes issues. But we're gonna quickly just loot all our stuff, and we're gonna head on up. And we are going to get that quest. Alright, we are gonna go through as quick as possible, as we do need to get through here. And hopefully we should be able to do this with how food we have. We have the key, and we got the key, so we can go. Getting attacked by a few things, we're just gonna eat up a little bit. But we are doing pretty good, and I don't see. And we're making it through. Just gonna run through. Open the door. And we are through. We should have no more problems going forward. Yeah, I actually have to use the key. Let's go from there. So I do need to take off the amulet. So now we are going to do this part where we use one of each rune on each pillar. And I'm just gonna make sure I do one at a time, not rush, and do it right the first time, as I do not want to have to come back here twice until we have to actually do this come back here for quest purposes. Alright, that is everything. We are going to put it on Glario. And then use the urn. Wait for it to game change. Now we're going to use the urn on the chalice to finish up the quest. And that is Waterfall Quest done. So that brought us up immediately to level 30 attack and strength, which is a lot of pretty good jump, makes it a little quicker, and we are going to go into Treasure Hunter to quickly do our keys. I am going to change some of our settings, so I do want to just auto redeem these 3. For now I'm going to be picking what I want at the time, because sometimes what a time is. I will be taking Silverhawk Feathers by default, and that. And once again, we will use it on Agility. It will potentially give us a bunch of experience, not too much. So gonna go from there. That's not what I want. I want ornaments. We do get some free Silverhawk boots. I did want to collect those. That is currently not having charges, but we do have some charges available to us. So I will see you guys in our next clip. Actually, it's not what I want. I want the whole map. Sorry about that. Quickly, don't know where the character's going, but it's smaller. So, as you can see, we got a bunch of lodestones we have not have access to, and a lot of them are pretty easy. Some of them require quests, such as this one right here for Ashdale, Lunar Isle, Perfectinus, Terrania, Menafos, Bandit Camp, and I don't think Anacornia needs one. We can actually set that pretty early, and technically the city of but we are gonna pretty much do those pretty quick. We're gonna go quickly unlock all our quick lodestone just so we can go get that, and we are gonna end at a very certain one. Which will allow us to get one of the ones pretty early, and we're gonna get this one. So while I'm doing these, I'm gonna get this one and get this one. So I'll see you guys when I have unlocked all of the lodestones I currently can unlock, and I'm on the way to unlocking lodestones. I forgot I found one of the construction. I really can't think of the name. God statues. So we're gonna quickly remember this time. We'll just skip the completion cutscene and go from here. Oh, comes down high enough. It's too high. Oh, at minimum this is 5. Since this can't be only 1 or 2. And there we go. We got it perfect. So some easy construction experience and some more prayer. And we'll see you guys once again at our next location, which actually will be another god statue. Alright, we are coming up to our last lodestone, and our video is going to be coming up pretty much close to the end. I am going to do one quick thing once the game loads up. We are going to end it on the necromancy tutorial. I do think this is worth ending it on, and there's going to be a lot of other reasons behind it other than just that. I do want to say, preference that this video is being done differently than the one's going to be going forward. It's going to have different audio quality. It's going to have a whole different recording style. In fact, the recording style is also going to change. I think it's going to provide a lot better need. It's going to look a little more professional. So it's going to be more work, and one of the big things for me, which is fine with me, and I'm happy to do, but I want to make the videos look as good as they can be and have the quality be as good as they can be. So one of the big things I'm going to be doing is I am going to be just recording everything I'm doing. So a lot of it's going to be me recording everything I'm doing without, I don't know, it will not have audio in the process of me recording it. And a lot of it's actually just so that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-record, and then I'm going to script, I'm going to have a script ready for sections. I'm going to go through, I'm going to cut, clip, split everything for the clips I want for the video, and then I'm going to type out a script that I'm going to just record audio for. I'm also going to put in clips from browsers, things so like what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, with explanations, things like that. Once I kind of have the video the way I want it, I'm then making the script, which I'm going to um, voice over what's going on, and that way it kind of feels a little bit more smooth and natural commentation, commentary, versus just kind of I don't know what to say in the exact moment. I'm saying randomly. I do want to provide a better kind of quality to the video, and I do want to put in the effort for it. It does mean a lot more work in the process, so it generally might mean, even especially early on, to get a lot of clips. It's gonna probably not be a daily video kind of deal, anyways. I would, especially considering Runescape 3 is already kind of bad to begin with. It's probably gonna be a once a week video. Especially considering this is meant to be fun for me to do, to make these videos. But I want to make something that's entertaining for everyone. So that's my big thing. It's like I want to make something that's entertaining, people can enjoy, hopefully enjoy, and something that's fun for me. But I do want to make it in a way that I feel looks good. So I'm going to be taking a lot of effort to try to do my best to make it look as good as it can be as good as it can be. So like I said, I'm gonna be from now on. All my video recordings are gonna be just straight recordings. That I'm gonna go through the entire thing, cut the clips I want, delete what I don't need, make everything set up the way I want it, and then just script it, make the script work, and then release it. Hoping I'll be able to do it once video a week, and weekend's gonna be generally my recording. So during the week, I'll probably be doing the videos, but during the weekend will probably be when I'm actually scripting and doing editing, stuff like that, and getting a video released. So that is generally what my hope is. But I do hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope going forward you guys are going to enjoy the videos. And I don't mind commentary, things like that. I do like conversations. I will do my best if I see a comment on the videos to answer them or respond to them. Um, Well, I don't mind commentary that might be a little bit negative. Anything that I feel is just straight up being mean, just straight being disrespectful, like unnecessary. Just because there's one thing for like, to me, constructive criticism is the one. It actually can be a very helpful tool to help people actually learn, improve, and succeed. But I do believe there's a difference between. But there is going to be a big difference between constructive criticism and just being an ass. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I am just gonna let the body gameplay as go, as the audio is just there to be that. Once this story is over, the video will be ending, and like I said, I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and especially this learning experience with me, and have a great day. Alright, that is everything for this video. Please try to peace, and go there. Don't do jealousy, because I don't think that's not really. I did that combination be a level. Actually, see if I move that chest, I need to get things. Alright, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed.